Hey YouTube, Opinionative Reviewer here, bringing you guys a long requested video. Yes, a lot of you been bugging me about seeing my top Cydia tweaks, and I'm bringing you a video of my top 30. Yes, my top 30 Cydia tweaks. So this video is going to be a bit lengthy. Go ahead and grab some popcorn, shake, Ritz Bits, whatever you want to snack on, and then come back and let's go ahead and get into the video. Now, I'm not going to go and run through every single feature of all these tweaks. A lot of them have a lot of features. If you want an in-depth video of the tweaks, go ahead and visit the link in the description. I did videos on most of them, so you could get an in-depth perspective of the tweaks. Visit the link in the description. Also, these first set of tweaks, most of you guys should already know about. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first one is SB settings. All of you guys should know what SB settings is, and it's definitely I love it on iOS 5. I use it inside my notification center, and the reason I love SB settings over a lot of the other shit in Cydia that's trying to replace it is because it has a ton of toggle supports, it has a ton of themes, and it has a ton more options. So SB settings is definitely my toggle tweak. I even love it over the one for IntelliScreen X. The next one is InfiniDock. You guys should know what InfiniDock is. Basically lets you put an infinite amount of apps in your dock. You can put 10, 20, 30, you can put 100 apps on your dock if you want. It's definitely worth it. I always use this. Check it out. The next one is Gridlock. I love Gridlock, especially it's perfect for people that use themes a lot, and I use themes. And Gridlock basically allows you to go ahead and put your icons anywhere on your springboard. Without Gridlock, your icons, every time you move an icon, another icon fill up the space. But when you have Gridlock, you can basically shape the icons or put them wherever you want, and they're not gonna fill up that empty space. This one is 99 cents, and it's another one that's definitely worth it. This next one is multi-icon mover. This one is super awesome. It allows you to move multiple icons at once. So instead of having to move icon by icon, one by one, you could go ahead and just highlight them in the wiggling position, touch on all of them that you want to move to the position you want to move, touch the home button, and you could just move all of those icons instead of having to move them one by one. It's free and it's super awesome. Definitely check it out. This next one is Folder Enhancer, another awesome tweak that you guys should definitely have. It has a sexy UI, but when you open up the folder, it just pops up in like this sexy UI, at least to me. You can go ahead and put folders inside of folders. You can put you could put multiple apps. If you want to put 1,000 apps inside one folder, you can go ahead and put 1,000 apps inside one folder. There's no limit and how many apps you can put. You could put folders inside of folders, inside of folders, inside of folders. That's a lot of folderception, but yeah, you could go ahead and do that. This one is also 99 cents and it's definitely worth it. The next one is called Switcher Mod. It's super simple. It has a number of features, but the one I use it for alone is to add that little X inside your app switcher. You can go ahead and change it to black or red if you want. It doesn't matter for me. I just like to add that little X, so instead of touching and holding the stupid icons for them to wiggle, I could just go ahead and touch and exit out the apps quick and easy. And this one is free. The next one is called Zeppelin. It came out a couple weeks ago. It's super awesome. It allows you to change your carrier logo. So instead of having Sprint, AT&T, or whatever you use up in your carrier logo, you could go ahead and put a number of different things. It has so many freaking things in Cydia that came out for this you can put up there. I personally like the Steve Jobs ones that you put his eyes or his head or whatever. And Teams has also been making them for this, so you can team no matter what your carrier is. But it's super awesome. It's super free. I know you guys like free stuff. Definitely go ahead and check this one out. It's called Zeppelin, and I also did a video on top 30 Zeppelin or top 10 Zeppelin packs. Check that one out as well. Let's move on to the next one. This one is called Swipe Shift Caret, and it's free, and it's another super simple, super awesome tweak. All this one allows you to do, instead of touching and holding for that stupid magnifying glass to just move one spot to the right or one spot to the left, or even 2 or 3 spots, you can just go ahead and swipe on the screen, and the little cursor is gonna move, and then you could go ahead and type whatever you want. It makes typing so much more easier than having to keep on touching and holding for that damn annoying magnifying spyglass. The next one is called iFile. It's for $4. It's definitely worth it. This is something you're gonna always be using. iFile allows you to browse your internal file system, it's like SSHing into your device without having to hook up to a computer. So whenever you have to change like weather, your location for your weather, you have to modify a quick tweak or something, you should definitely have iFile. It also makes it easy to install dev files. It has Dropbox support. It has a number of features, and I love iFile. That $4 was awesome. It was definitely worth it. It's something you're gonna always use. This one is called Barrel. This one is more like a fun tweak for customization, and it basically allows you to change the transition animation between pages. It has a number of them. You can go ahead and change it to which one you like. Personally, I like the one that are page zoom and fade. For depending on what theme I'm using, I use fade, but I use page zoom on a regular. There's Pac-Man and all bunch of stuff. Go ahead and check this one out. It's for $2.99. You guys will definitely love this one. The next one is called Any Attach. This one is for $1.99, and basically what it allows you to do is attach anything in an email. You can go ahead, you can attach zip files, you can go and browse all the way down your file system and attach something from down there. It has Dropbox support. It also has from your photo, your camera roll, you could upload multiple stuff. You can go ahead and zip them. It's super awesome. If you send a lot of emails on your iDevice and always want to attach stuff, you should definitely go ahead and check this one out. It's called Any Attach, and it's super awesome. Moving on. This other one is called InfiniTweet. Now, if you use the default Twitter app, you're going to definitely love InfiniTweet. I use it, and it's always been my favorite app. I hate all the others. And the main reason I like InfiniTweet is for the tweet longer support. But it comes with a lot of other stuff like tweet playing. You could tweet whatever you're playing. It has inline Instagram viewer to save you from some data instead of going to the Instagram website to view the picture when you're inside Twitter, and much more. Definitely check this out. It's only 99 cents, and it has more support. It doesn't only support the default Twitter app, it supports multiple Twitter apps as well. So I had to throw that in. Now, since we're on the topic of Twitter, let's go ahead and talk about Twitterfly, which comes in at $1.99. And if you use Twitter a lot, I don't know why you don't have Twitterfly. Twitterfly is like the Byte SMS for Twitter. Now, I've always known about Twitterfly. I did a video when it first came out, but I never really used it because it didn't have multiple user support. It has quick reply. It has multiple user support now. It has posting to tweet longer. You can tweet playing. You can quick tweet. So man, I could go on and on about what this thing can do. If you use Twitter a lot, you definitely should get Twitterfly. It supports multiple Twitter clients. Go ahead and check it out. I guarantee you'll like it. Next one is Color Keyboard, and there's also Color Keyboard HD for the iPad. Color Keyboard is $1.99, HD is $2.99, and this allows you to change the color of your keyboard. You don't have to use iAccess, just Color Keyboard. It has so many different themes, and most of the themes that come out also create a color keyboard theme specifically for that theme. So there's a ton of different themes inside Cydia for color keyboard. So if you don't like that boring old gray keyboard and you want color keyboard, go ahead and check it out. Sexy up your keyboard, has multiple stuff. Let's move on to the next one. This next one is called Clear Lock Notifications, and it's free. Now, it's simple. The only thing it does is clear the stupid notifications on your lock screen. That's the only thing it does. All you gotta do is go ahead and touch the notification, slide it a bit, and then the X is gonna pop up, and you just touch on that X, and it clears the notifications from your lock screen. I hate those notifications I don't like my business on my lock screen. I hate when those are there, and it saves me the trouble from freaking unlocking my damn device to just clear those notifications. This next one is IntelliScreen X. You guys should definitely know what IntelliScreen X is. It's for $9.99, but it comes with a free trial, and I guarantee when that free trial is over, you're gonna purchase IntelliScreen X. This thing has so many features that you're not gonna even need 75% of them. So many stuff. It allows you to put you have multiple pages inside your notification center. You can collapse your notifications, like how you guys always bug me. How you collapse those notifications? It has a top top shelf where you can hide a lot of widgets up in that top shelf. So I always hide my SB settings up there. I mean, this thing has so many features. I did a long in-depth video on it. If you want to know more about IntelliScreenF, definitely check out the video that I did on this one. This next one is super simple. It's called Fast Clear. It's free, and the only thing it allows you to do is dismiss the notifications in your notification center with one touch. Normally you have to touch the X and then it's going to turn to clear, and then you got to tap the clear, and then it's going to clear the notifications, which is too much work. You just go ahead and touch the clear button, and it's going to go automatically kill all the notifications that's under that notification that you want to dismiss. Now this next one is Byte SMS or iReal SMS. It's a matter of preference which one you use. I've used both of them, and I stuck to Byte SMS because iReal SMS was crashing, but I like iReal SMS. The thing about Byte SMS is it has, both of them has free trial, but Byte SMS also has a free version. When your free trial is up, it's not going to uninstall or crash your device. It's going to let you use it free, but it's going to have ads. But they don't bother me. Byte SMS allows you to quick reply to text messages, quick send, quick compose, quickly send a picture. So much stuff that I can't cover. You got to check out the video in the description. If you text a lot, if you have a jailbroken iPhone, why don't you even have Byte SMS? Go ahead, install it from Cydia. I guarantee you're not going to uninstall it. Let's move on. This next one is called KB Shortcuts. Now, not much people know about this one. I did a video when it first came out, and I love it because of the shortcuts. It kind of like adds all the shortcuts from your Windows keyboard or your computer keyboard and put them on your phone. Where you normally have to press Control X to cut, Control V to paste, Control C to copy. It's the same thing, but in this case, you're going to be using space for your control button. It has a number of different shortcuts you can enable. It has all of those shortcuts that are on your keyboard, at least probably 70% of them, this tweak puts them on your iDevice. You should definitely check this out. Check out the long in-depth video I did on that for more information. Roll the next clip, Steven. This next one is kill background. There's also remove background, but I stopped using remove background because the SB settings toggle for notification center crashed my device. So I just use kill background. They are both free. It's a matter of preference which one you want, and they allow you to kill all the apps in your background with just the tap of the button instead of having to X all of them out one by one. It comes in handy a lot of times. Definitely go ahead and check it out. This next one is called My 3G, and there's also 3G Unrestricted or 3G Unrestricted, something like that. They are both for $3.99. I think they have trial versions. I'm not too sure, but basically what they allow you to do is bypass the 3G restriction. So like how you cannot FaceTime on a 3G or FaceTime on 4G with the iPad 3. This would allow you to bypass that, and how you can't download an app from the App Store if it's a certain size. It allows you to bypass all those restrictions. So definitely go ahead and check it out if you want to go ahead and get rid of all those stupid 3G restrictions. The next one is called MyWi 5.0 / MyWi On Demand, and this one comes in at a whopping freaking $25. This one is super expensive. It allows you to tether in multiple ways: USB, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi. I mean, there's a number of other apps in Cydia that are a lot cheaper, and there's some free ones that allow you to tether as well. But I just like MyWi On Demand because of the support it has, and the UI is beautiful. It's super awesome. But if you tether a lot and you don't want to add an extra carrier tether plan, definitely go ahead and check out MyWi or any of the other free ones that are in Cydia that allow you to tether. This next one is ProTube. This one comes in at $149. There's also ProTube HD, which I don't know the price for, but this is how the iOS YouTube app should have been. It's super awesome. I did a video comparing it when it first came out, and basically it took the web version and like put it in an app, so you don't have to keep on going to the web. And I love it. I don't know why Apple didn't make the YouTube app like this. It's super awesome. Go ahead and check it out. It's called ProTube. It's for $149. I guarantee you'll like it over the stupid default iOS YouTube app. This next one is called Preference Folders. And now it's for $1.99, and a lot of you guys always bug me about the edit button inside my settings app. The edit button inside my settings app comes from preference folders. It allows you to hide any of those settings that you have in there, or almost any of them, but you can go ahead and hide them. So normally I would have a person like me that installs so many Cydia tweaks. I would have such a long settings preference list. With this, I just go ahead, I hide them. If I want to get them back out, I just tap the edit button and then they appear back. And if when I'm done, I just hide it again. I can hide even the default ones from Apple, and it saves you a lot of space. I love it. Definitely worth that $1.99. Go ahead and check it out. This next one is called Theme Icon Maker. It's free. If you use a lot of themes, every theme video I do, I talk about this. If you use a lot of themes, you should have Theme Icon Maker. It allows you to theme icons that developers miss when they were theming their theme. It's super awesome. You just go ahead, you look for it in there, you apply, it's gonna do its thing, and after you respring, all 99% of the apps that weren't themed are gonna be themed after it's done. It doesn't support every single theme, but I guarantee it supports 90% of the themes inside Cydia. If you use a lot of themes, you should definitely be using Theme Icon Maker. Hey, it's free. What do you gotta lose? This next one is called Zephyr. Yes, Zephyr, it's for $2.99. It's super awesome. It allows you to go ahead and exit your apps by swiping up. You can access your node for your app switcher by just slide it up. You can configure it to use 1, 2, 3 fingers. I'm not sure if it goes up to 4, but you can configure it. It also allows you to switch between apps that you have open without double tapping your home button and going and switching. You just slide across. It's kind of like a better way of the multitasking gestures that Apple did. It makes them better. This next one is called Sleep Depriver. Now, a lot of you guys bug me about the Z's in my status bar. Now, the Z's in my status bar comes from this tweak called Sleep Depriver. It's a simple tweak. The only thing it allows you to do is prevent your device from falling asleep, and that's why I use it when I'm doing videos. This next one is Motion. I love this tweak, but I don't use it anymore, but I love this tweak. I'm going to start using it again. Basically, it's like a springboard on steroids. Your icons be bouncing and flipping and jumping and hopping and doing kung fu and all sorts of crazy stuff. I did a video on that one. You guys are definitely going to want to watch that video if you want to hear me acting all like crazy and stuff. Yeah, it's for $2.99. Definitely check that out if you like fun stuff going on your springboard. Now, this next one is called Stay Open, and it's a definite must if you use the App Store. If you use the App Store a lot to download multiple apps at a time, you should have Stay Open. I hate every time I install an app, App Store closes out, and then when I go back in, I have to go and scroll all the way back down to the hundreds of apps that I went through. With Stay Open, the App Store will not close out. It will just remain open. Even if you download 1,000 apps, it's going to be still open. And when you come out, you're going to see the apps on your springboard. It's super awesome, and it's free. If you download a lot of apps from the App Store, definitely go ahead and check that bad boy out. This last one is called Action Menu. And I just started using this one the other day, and I like it for one reason and one reason only, because of the favorite section that it has. I can put a lot of my, like the little winks and stuff that I use that you can't create with just the key, the ASCII code. That's the main reason I use it, but it has a lot of stuff. It has Action Menu Plus Pack where you can purchase that and you could get more stuff like tweet playing and all kind of jazz. As I said, if you want to know more about these stuff, go ahead and check out the link in the description. And that's basically my top 30 Cydia tweaks. Now, there's a lot of tweaks that could have been on this list, but I don't use those tweaks. That's why they're not on these lists. 90% or 92% of these stuff that I said in this video, I use them. The only one I don't use is Motion. Motion is probably the only one I don't use. But I use everything else in this video. Motion was the only one that I stopped using. Everything else that I talked about in this video, I use it on my device on a daily basis. But a lot of other stuff could have made the cut. Stuff like Assistant extensions, My Assistant, Spring Ground, Imperium, WeRoll, Cascade, Unlock FX, Springtomize, and more. Now, I'm going to have all of the stuff that I also thought were good. Check out they're gonna be in the description as well. So this could have been like a top 50, but the video would have been too long. So I'll have all of those stuff that I also think you guys should check out in the description. that's basically it, guys. This video has been super long. If you stay to the end, you're super awesome. Have a cookie. Glad. Oh yeah, man. With that being said, please rate, comment, subscribe. Have a nice day. Make sure you show that thumbs up button some love. And if you aren't subscribed, what are you waiting on? Hit the subscribe button above. Like my Facebook fan page and follow me on Twitter. I answer questions a lot faster on Twitter than I do on YouTube. Oh yeah, and check out my previous video if you haven't already.